back to the Amputee Angler. I thought the last trip out was the best tide of the year and best day of the year. No, today tops it. Ellie's catching us some bait. It's tiny tides, that means conger eels and black bream today. So I've just come to a wreck. We're late away today, so the wreck I wanted to get on and another one, I've already got people anchored up on them. Ellie, what you got?
4 mackerel.
Ellie's got a whole string of mackerel, and that's bait straight away. And we're just about to come into the wreck. I'm just drifting it first, 1 so Ellie can collect some bait, and 2 just see if I can find an errant pollock that's loose. We have just rocked up. Oh, wait, Ellie. He's got some lovely mackerel. We've just rocked up to this wreck, the back up, and there's a seal sitting on it. So everywhere's taken today. But yeah, we're going to get the anchor in shortly and hopefully get some eels. So I'll bring you back in a minute. Right, now this little fella is absolutely tiny and I'm sweating. On the way out we saw a big bit of litter in the sea and we always like to try and stop and fish it out. And it turned out to be a bodyboard, a little kid's bodyboard. Now I'll put a picture in here. But as I was coming out on the deck I said, what's that? There's a little tiny pipefish, ever so small. But yeah, little tiny pipefish just on the deck. So we put him in a bucket to revive him. Now we're going to put him back. But yeah, it's a nice little find. Haven't seen one of them for a while. Let's put him back. Off he goes. Right, we're going to put this anchor in. Okay, Ellie's in over there on her baited feathers. I've got 2 rods out. I've got one out already. Just flapping off the mackerel that Ellie caught earlier. Just taking the spine out. This has got the tail on, the other side's got the head. And I've got like a helicopter or a boat style rig on this one. And then the other one's just a 1-hook paternoster or wrecking rig, depending what you want to call it. And we're down. We're sat back. We are right over the wreck. I was going to adjust it so we was in front of it, but I've actually gone right on top of it. So we'll see how that goes. I've never fished this wreck for eels. I don't know. Most wrecks have eels on them. Some it's instant, some it takes a while to draw them out. Ellie's got another pout. So we're going to get fishing and then we'll get some bream rods out and see if we can't find some bream as well. So this is the wreck here. You see this one lays, the tide's going that way, so it's going right to left. And there it is there. So we're right on top of it, bang over it. And we're dropping down. It doesn't appear too snaggy, thankfully. But that's what we're doing and dropping our bait straight into there and trying to entice these eels out. Go on, Ellie, is this the first bream of the day, Ellie? Oh, you got a bite on your back rod as well, look. Oh, your conger rod's going off now. Or is that you coming round it?
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a bream though.
Is it a bream?
Yes.
Oh, rod's going. Ellie's got her first eel. Tell me if you see any signs of colour.
I'm just about to get that down to the cable there. Yep.
Okay, you got colour? First eel for Ellie. Yeah, there we go. Happy day, baby. Go on, stop there. Lift the rod up. It's not a big one. I'm just going to get rid of the lead first, alright? Then that lead doesn't hurt anybody.
Okay.
And what we'll do is 1, 2, 3. Ellie's first eel. And then we're going to unclip the trace bud. Like that. Right, now your rod can go in that holder out of the way. There you go. Right.
Cool.
I'll hold that and I'll get a photo. Well, maybe, I don't know, £7, £8. But it's the first eel of the day. Well done, Ellie. There we go, first bream of the day. Lovely bream for Ellie. She's just dealing with a pout at a minute. She dropped back down and got a pout, but we're not keeping any today unless we get one nice one. So this is going to go back, but first bream of the day. Got the smallest of smallest conger eels. Ellie kept getting a little bite and it kept coming back. I said, I think your bait's gone. And it is the smallest conger eel I think I've ever seen in my life. It wasn't even barely hooked. Spun that right up. Okay, so we've got a bit of slack water now, really tiny tides today, so we haven't got much movement now. Tide's turned. Probably about 45 minutes past when it should have been slack. Because they're so small, we're just not moving yet. So taking this time to try and find some bream. We have got about 0.3 of a knot, which is something, but not enough really. So we're going to try and find some bream while we can. I think I've got my first small bream in the day. It's not big. Yeah, about as small as small can get.
It's a baby bream.
Tiny baby bream, just cast up tied, little 2-hook paternoster, orange floaty beads, and that's a 2-ounce lead, that is. Little baby bream. And the baby ones are the worst for spikes.
Are they?
So it's small, harder to handle. Yeah, I said it wasn't big. Babby. Compared to what we were catching the other day. So all I'm doing, the wreck is pretty much just behind us. So all I'm doing is just literally, my rig's not tangled up, just flicking it way up tide away from the wreck. And then by the time it settles, because it is such a light lead, we're only in 90 foot of water, but because it's such a light lead, it goes level with the boat and on the bottom by the time it gets to me. If you dropped it here now, the light lead will be over here and you'd be playing it away from the boat. But when these fish are on, they're normally on straight away. And it's a bream, and you hook it, or you miss it and then you get a pout. All the time watching and listening out for the conger rods. There's a bite straight away, like I said. Oh, missed that one. Fish on there though, look. So a conger bite can be anything from a little tiny nudge to a rip, roar and run. And that's a conger, I think. I've got a bream on here. Trouble with trying to do too much at once. Oh, these fish down here are really smart, really fast. Peaceful, isn't it? And that'll be my bait gone now, I'd imagine. I'll bring that up, I bet my bait's gone. Yeah, bait's gone. There we go, bait's gone. That's what happens if you're not quick to strike. They're so fast, they strip your bait. I never understand it with bream why people don't strike. They literally strip it, gone. You've got to be fast. So put some more bait on, we'll get Ellie back in. See if we can't get some more eels. Fish on? That's an eel. Ellie's got an eel. Oh god. And I've got a bream. I've got a bream, yeah. Hold it up, hold the rod up. Hold the rod up. Ellie's got an eel. You should see this. She's got an eel and I've got a bream at the same time. I can't help it, you're still there. Right, Ellie had a good eel then, by the looks of it. I've got a bream. I can see it. There we go. Oh, it's a nice bream. Nice bream. That's better. First drop down. We've just re-anchored. Back in with a bream. Boom. I've got to help Ellie because she's got a conger on by the looks of it. Ow.
Oh, God.
Yeah, come on, I'm with you in 2 seconds. Perfectly hooked, lovely black bream. And we're going to switch to Ellie because she's got a bream on her other rod.
There we go. Here it comes.
Oh, it's a big eel, guys. There we go. Right, where's that T-bar? Oh, I didn't even know you had that. Look. Stop. Look, you got to run it. No. Unfortunately, Ellie lost that conger out of the boat. We were messing about. We just reset the anchor. We didn't know where the T-bar was. We haven't brought it back out. I didn't want to bring the eel on because sometimes they can be a bit crazy. And as we came back out, it just got off the hook at the back of the boat. But a nice eel, about 25 pound maybe. And I had a nice bream as well. So just re-anchored now. We've got a tiny little bit of tide. But yeah, well, hopefully now, first drop, a nice bream and a decent eel. We can get on it now. So let's rock and roll. Ellie's got an eel. It's a good one. You got to keep that rod up. There you go. Well done. Okay, I'm going to help you. Okay, you got this. Right, keep your rod out to the left. That's it. Start thinking about getting it in now. That's it. That's a nice eel, Ellie. Come on. I'll try and get this in because I've got to hold it up. There's Ellie with her eel. Nice little eel, about 15 pound maybe. Yeah, 12, 15 pound. Well done, Ellie. Boom. Right. Hello. So while Ellie was playing that conger, I had a lovely bream on. Look round, my rod was slammed over. Lovely dark autumn bream. There we go. We're not keeping them today, they're going to go back. Powers away. Yep. Fish on. Fish on. Oh, Ellie, you coming out? Lost it. Ah, fish on, nice fish. I think we got another bream. Yeah, this is a bream. Yeah, it's a bream. Another one. Smaller one, that one. That's a good one. Yeah, that's a fish. Oh, that's a good fish. That's a good fish. Guys, we are eel on. This is a good eel. Oh, he's got his tail in so I can feel it. Oh, I can feel him wrapping up. He's got his tail in something. He's got that same bit of wreck as it you've got in there. Oh no, he's in that wreck. It's a good eel. He's in the wreckage. Can't get the thing out. In there.
Have you still got him?
He's in a hole or bit of wreckage that you're snagged into. Feel him in there. Didn't get him out quick enough. Sometimes you can let the line off and sometimes you can let it go slack and it comes out the hole itself. And there we go, that's the end of another Amputee Angler session. Cutting it short. We've had a few eels. Ellie's had a couple of nice eels. Her first actually as well, her first proper targeted eels. I've had a few bream and obviously the usual pout you get when you're doing this sort of fishing. Yeah, tough today. The wreck I wanted to get on, there was 2 boats on it. We were late away, so that's just nature of the beast. Normally I'll be going 5, 6 in the morning this time of year, but we didn't get away till probably 10:30. Onto an unknown wreck for me. Never fished it for eels. It's fine, not too bad, but it's a bit of a snag at the front, and I think we was a bit close. It's like really low and then peaks up, but that low bit I think it's covered in rope and net because we hit a few snags. It became a bit of a pain, but we got there in the end. I did lose what I think was a very nice eel. Just a bit slow getting out of the rod holder. And in my frustrations, I didn't win that first 10-second battle, which is crucial with eels. You know, you've got to get them out of that wreck, and I didn't. It went in a hole. Some wrecks you can get away with being directly on top of. Others you need to step back and fish into it, and we didn't do that today. But that's all part of the learning curve. It is what it is. Thanks for watching. Please do like and subscribe, and I'm going to get in and go and have some dinner and relax for the evening. So I'll see you all again soon.